guys, it's Naomi the Crafty Savage here, and I'm back for this week's Wip Chat. If you're new to diamond painting, WIP stands for Work in Progress. I don't have one right now in front of me. I mean, I do have WIPs, but whatever. A work in progress. And chat is, I'm just going to run my mouth and tell you all about my week. So where are my manners? How are you guys? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Before we get started, just a small little plug. I am an affiliate with Treasure Studios Art. If you use the code Naomi15, that's Naomi 15, you can save yourself 15% off of any order over $40. I mean, and who doesn't love saving some money, right? Hello, me right here, hello. Anyhow, I also have Buy Me a Ko-fi and Buy Me a Coffee. When you donate to that, that just, helps me, buy more stuff to bring content to the channel. Don't feel obligated. You do not have to donate to it, but it is there. So, let's get into my week, shall we? As you can see, I'm kind of in a different spot. You know what I mean? You're seeing my face. I'm not on the couch. You're not seeing, well, I mean, you're seeing my hands, but we'll get into these hands. And when I say it's been a week, guys, it has been a week. Like, I'm tired and exhausted, and my brain is just like I have been contemplating the last couple days if I was even gonna make a Wip Chat video. So yeah, it's been a week, guys. It has been a week. Yes. So also, before we do get started, I do try not to curse in my videos. This one, I mean, I'm still gonna try, but I guarantee you something might slip out, so I apologize in advance if that is the case. Yeah, so let's see, where did we leave off? Thursday of last week. Everything was fine in Naomi land, right? We're gonna hang out with the sea from SeaWorld. Everything was fine in Naomi land. I called the dentist. I don't know if you remember from last week, I was telling you guys about how I went to the dentist before, and it wasn't even a week later. I noticed that like the soft reline that they did, it was like peeling off and falling off, and it's supposed to last 5 to 6 weeks. So I'm like, no. Like I didn't have a good experience like the last time I went there, and I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this now. Like, I have a warranty. No, you're gonna fix it. So I called them up, and I was on my best behavior, and I was nice as can be, and they were able to get me in on Tuesday, so we'll get to that when that time comes. And then, yeah, and then I got, you guys probably would have already seen the unbagging for it now. I had ordered some cover minders from Nomadi Q Clay over on Etsy, and when I was doing the unbagging of it, like I said, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. She sent me these like little moo I don't have them in. Oh my, I've been wearing them, and today of all days, yep, I'm that horrible friend. I don't know what to tell you, but you'll get it. You'll get it, guys. You'll get it. So I'm unbagging it, and I'm sitting there, I'm doing the video, and I look over, and there's these little moo cows. Now, if you understand, if you watch Ruby's lives, when she was like doing these little, cutting these cows out of the clay, there was like 2 that like, when she lifted the cutter up, they got deformed, and before I could type, you know what I mean? Like, I'll save them, send them to me. here comes Slaughtering Ruby, smash, 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 and she smashed them, right? So I had just ordered cover reminders from her, and I opened it up, and like I said, it took me a little bit, but when I saw those cow earrings, I lost it. You guys got to go check that out. And then Friday, you know, I just work. I went to the bank. I ran to Walmart, grabbed a couple of things. I came home and I colored. I was like doing like spiral art. I started doing that. That's a lot of fun. Then I decided that I was going to try to do polygel nails. Let me tell you, I'm pretty good at stuff. And I mean, I'm not gonna say it defeated me, but oh my gosh. It was like, I mean, I thought I was doing good. I had it all on, you know what I mean? And then like you take it, and like they were like lifting, and I'm like, what the? And it's like sticky and it gets everywhere. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like I can't. I ripped them all off, and yeah. Screw polygel nails. Well, I mean, I can't say that, but I'll give it more tries. And I mean, but like I watched YouTube videos. I watched like quite a few of them, you know what I mean? Because I was like, all right, I want to make sure I get this right here. I don't know. I don't know if I was putting it on too thin, but like I was putting on a lot of globby stuff, and it, oh good Lord, baby Jesus. Like, I think that traumatized me. It might be a little bit before I try tackling the polygel nails. My hair is just like, whoop. I just don't even care anymore. And then on Saturday, this is where things started to get interesting. So Saturday I wake up and there was 2 phone calls like real early in the morning. And when I get these phone calls early in the morning on a Saturday, it's never anything good. So, you know, I call and I find out, okay, everything's fine. Then a couple hours later, like all freaking hell broke loose. Like all fucking hell. Like it just, like I can't. And that, like I said, like in basically since Saturday night, like I was really contemplating if I was even going to make my Wip Chat video this week. And yeah. And then on Sunday, you know, it was just like trying to piece everything together, trying to figure out like what all the hell happened on Saturday night, like in Sunday morning, but Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon was fine, Saturday night all hell broke loose. Let me just tell you, it is like some Jerry fucking Springer shit, all right? Just Jerry fucking Springer. That is all I'm gonna say. Jerry effing freaking Springer. I can't. Like, I can't. Like, it's, yeah. So then on Monday, you know, I go to work, or I try to, and all this Jerry Springer shit has to deal with like my family, and I'm not gonna get into it, but it's, some of you know a little bit, and let's just say it got really, really bad. Like some fucking Jerry Springer shit is all I can say. Like I can't even, and then, so like I went to the bank on Monday, and I don't even know. Like I made so many mistakes filling out the deposit slips. Like I had everybody's account number right. Thank God for that, right? Thank God, woohoo! But tell me why, like on 2 of them, I didn't even fill in the other side, like with the numbers and what the amount was. Then there was one where I started filling it in, and I filled in like half of it and then stopped, like on the numbers part. Like I I don't know. Like, it's been crazy. And then Tuesday, my other boss came over with just like a bunch of paperwork that was at my aunt and uncle's, and like the heavy stuff from the office, and he had to wind up taking some of the stuff home with him because there was not enough room in my house. I'm like, I don't even freaking know where I'm gonna put this shit now. Like, yeah. And then I wound up going to the dentist, and I had them like redo, you know, the soft reline that was coming apart. And from what I've seen, it's only been, you know, today's Wednesday for me, but it'd be Thursday for you. It is a lot better. It is night and day. The dental tech, I think that's what they're called, dental tech, dental hygienist. I don't know. If you know what that is, put that down in the comment section. She was like freaking awesome. She was awesome. Like night and day from, you know, like the week and a half before. And we were talking about, she had like a sleeve, and it was like all Beauty and the Beast, and I freaking loved it. She had like Chip and Mrs. Potts and the Flower and Cogsworth and Lumiere and Beauty and the Beast up here. It was stunning. Like, I was like, damn, like, I hate to imagine what you paid for all of that though, because tattoos aren't cheap. I mean, I have a few, and yeah, they ain't cheap. And then let's see. And then we come to today, which is Wednesday. I more or less played like, or tried to play catch up with like work, because I really haven't gotten a lot done on Monday or Tuesday. Also, you know, like our general liability for the company, it's renews like in a couple days here. So everybody and their mother is emailing me, asking me for the new certificate, you know, and I'm just like, so I got all that done. I emailed it over to our insurance lady, and she freaking rocks. Like, she got them all done. She took her a couple emails to like with all the attachments. I got them, I saved them onto our computer, scanned them, and then sent them to every single freaking builder, so that way they can't turn around and be like, oh, well, we don't have your new insurance cert, so we can't pay you. Because you know me, I'll be like, no. I'm going to need you to go into your emails, and on this day, at this time, look for it. And that's where you will find that insurance cert, because I'm not, like, my eyes, and I think that's kind of like why I'm tired, and my brain is just like there, and I'm like, I don't want to craft, and that's why you're just getting this hot mess express. Choo choo! Right? I don't know. I'm so tired. Like, I'm freaking just like hilarious. I'm hilarious. I don't even know. I don't even know what I am. I'm just, that's what I am. Like, I mean, I still haven't done the billing for work, and that's supposed to be done on Monday. It's just, but I will, you know, I will get there. I have faith. I can do it. Right. But, yeah, so that's more or less my week, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's about 14 minutes. So I don't think this is gonna be my typical normal, you know, like hour-long whipping chats. I try to make them about an hour. I do have some, I found an article from BuzzFeed, 15 people who should have stayed at home instead of going on these super awkward first dates. So let's see. Let's read through these and let's see what my opinion is of them, right? So, okay. So the first one is, oh my God, like all up in your business, like, geesh, good gravy. All right. So this one, it is the guy looking for Darwin's finest. Okay. Let's see. It says, The guy picked me up and asked me why I looked so tired. I said I had just gotten out of a 7-day migraine. He turned around and took me home because he doesn't date defectives. Oh, hell no. No. Like, just count your blessings, sweetheart, because that dude is just a major a-hole. Like, run as fast as you can. All right. 2, the one with the wife. Let me tell you. And I mean, and it's not just the men. There's, you know, ladies out there doing stupid shit too. Like, if you're married, just stop. Just stop. Like, what the? So, here we go. Let's find out about this. About 20 minutes after our date, his wife, who just had their baby a month prior, called me. Oh, like, well, I mean, first off, if I knew he was married, no. Like, I wouldn't even be on the date. I have been in that situation before where I did not know somebody was married and found out. And let me tell you, like, you feel about, like, this big, and then all of a sudden, like, you get so freaking angry because you're like, how dare you put me in that freaking position? That's like where you're like, psh, just paper cut that crap off. Like, you don't need it. Just slice it and dice it with paper cuts, right? I'm not even done, and I'm slicing stuff. Dear Lord, baby Jesus. Okay, apparently he had a habit of picking up girls. This was not the first time she caught him. I apologized and let her know that all we did was meet up and walk our dogs to the local ice cream place. I mean, the lady shouldn't even have to apologize, but I get it. I mean, I did the same thing. I was like, I am so sorry. I did not know. Like, yeah. I sent her the screenshots of all of our message and blocked his number. I didn't do all that. I just like, I'm done. Like, I'm out. He's what? Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Bye. Toodaloo. Like, toodaloo, motherfucker. Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. So yeah, sent the messages and blocked his number. He found me on Facebook like 5 years later and let me know he was divorced. He's now blocked there too. Yeah, like, no, like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. So this one, number 3, the girl who didn't want to spoil the movie. Okay. So it says, we went to see a movie which was based on a book I had read. A scene where a main character was going to die started and I began crying. My date was looking at me in horror because he had no idea why I was crying and I didn't want to say why and ruin the scene for him. I felt like the biggest idiot. It all worked out in the end and we were married for 26 years. That's because you didn't ruin it for him, right? Oh, I can't stand that. Like, I mean, but that's, yeah. Oh. She didn't ruin it for him. That's why dude stuck around, right? I don't freaking know. No. Okay. Oh, here we go. Another sleaze bag. Number 4. The guy with a girlfriend. I went out on a date with a guy I matched really high with on OkCupid. Okay, first off, stop the bus. Your first mistake. You went on to well, as I like to refer to it, OkCupid. Like, because that's just a waste of your time. Just don't do it. Like, oh my God, like, no. Like, I call it OkCupid. That's, I kid you not. 5 minutes into the date, he said he liked to screen people to make sure they get along with his lifestyle. Oh. Okay. He said he had a primary girlfriend who he lived with and was looking for a secondary girlfriend to go on dates with. Not knocking that life for other people, but it's literally in my profile that I'm not looking for polyamory, however you say that. Then he spent like an hour trying to convince me to try it. I mean, I'm not going to knock any, you know what I mean? You love who you love. I don't, you know what I mean? Whatever. But I mean, if it clearly states, you know what I mean, that's not what she's into, like, don't try to talk her into it. You're just making yourself look like a dirty, sleazy slime bucket, all right? Just don't do it. Number 5. The short 6-foot tall guy. How can he be short if he's 6 foot tall? I had a Tinder date with a guy who said he was 6 feet tall. He was actually about 5'6". I chose not to say anything, but he kept finding ways to bring up the fact that he was 6 feet, like he was trying to convince me. Eventually I said, I'm going to be honest. You can't be 6 feet because I'm 5'9", and no offense, but you're shorter than me. Then he spent about 15 minutes trying to convince me that I must be over 6 foot tall. Like, you know, I mean, I get it. I get the girl, you know what I mean? She was like, you know, you said you were this and you're not, you know, but I'm not gonna. But then when you keep bringing it up, I mean, I get it, you know, and then he's gonna try to convince you that you're taller than what you are? Like, no. No, that just sounds like a freaking big headache, you know what I mean? You just send him back into that schoolyard to go play with the other children, because that's what he is. I don't know. Let's see. Number 7, the Food Critic. I don't know what happened to number 6. It's not on here. It must have. I don't know. It's not here. Number 7, the Food Critic. I had a guy over for dinner after a few previous casual dates. Okay, because I was going to be like, look, sweetheart, like, if you're inviting him over on the first date, like, no. You don't let that mofo know where you live? Hells no. Okay, so she's smart. After a few previous casual dates. Okay. And he didn't like what I cooked. Well, you send that a-hole packing right back to his mama, and he can have his mama's cooking. How about that? That's fine. Not everyone's going to like everything, but he biatched about it and berated my skills for half an hour while eating my entire last loaf of bread. I don't know why I didn't kick him out sooner. Oh, yeah, like, you're going to sit there and, like, bitch about it, but then eat it? Like, get the out of here. Like, get out of here. Jeez Louise, I tell you, some people. All right, number 8. The one where she met part of the family on the first date. Like, look, that's like a little... I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but that's a little... I don't know. I'd be like, it's a little weird. Like, I don't even know if I really, like, 100% like you like that. Why am I meeting your family? So it says, my most awkward date, almost from the start of our meal, he biatched about his ex-girlfriend who abandoned him almost a year earlier. He listed everything bad she did to him, everything good he did for her, and everything about that still pissed him off. He basically made me his therapist for the evening. At least he paid for our meal and my taxi ride home. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the guy who still misses his ex. I skipped the family thing. Oh my God, my bad. So that was the next one. Yeah. I don't think he's over his ex. Like, I don't think that's gonna work out. Yeah, no. But getting back to the one where she met his family on the first date. So what does it say? It says, I went on a dinner date with a guy who was very nice. It was going well, and he kept spit it out, cupcake, suggesting bringing up to going to a pub for a few drinks or two. So after dinner, off we went, just the two of us. Right? Well, it turns out his older sister and her friends were at this pub. He knew what he was doing. And he was bringing me to meet her. We ended up sitting at the table right beside theirs, And she and her friends proceeded to ask me very personal questions. It was too much too soon. Yes, see, and that's the thing. Where family, like, they just like to ask things that, like, I've learned, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna, like, when I start dating people, like, I used to be like, yeah, come meet my family. I mean, not right away, you know what I mean? But now I'm like, oh, what, we've been dating for 2 years? Like, oh, you want to meet my family? Like, they're dead. I don't have no family. I'm a little orphan Annie. Like, please don't ask me that, please. But yeah, but I get that, because family, you know, and I've even, like, my exes, I've gone, like, when you meet the family, if they start asking, you're kind of like, well, what da-da-da, and da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da, and I'm like, oh, damn, you want to know what my underwear size is, too? Like, what the hell? Like, you get some, like, just strange, weird, yeah, that would be off-putting. Okay, this one. She got catfished, honey. The guy who was nearly twice his listed age. See, and this is the thing about online dating. Like, they could put whatever the hell they want to make them sound good. And then you see them and you're like, oh, like, is that picture you had up there from like 20 years ago? Oh yeah. Like, I'm sorry. In all your pictures, you had hair. Now you have no hair. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But, you know, like, when you're making yourself out to look like this type of person, and you really look nothing, like, I mean, it's you, but you got some fine lines and wrinkles. You ain't missing, like, a couple hairs. Like, you missing, like, all your hairs. Right. So this one is, I went on a date with a guy who said he was, like, 30. In the middle of the date, I asked how old he was because he didn't look 30. And he said, I mean, I look like I'm in my 30s. Around dessert, it came out he was actually 56. I didn't want to find out what happened in another hour. Like, I mean, I don't blame her. I mean, and there's nothing wrong. Like, if you're 30 and you're dating a 56-year-old, hey, you know what I mean? Whatever floats your boat. I'm not going to judge. But, you know, you don't lie to somebody and then later be like, oh, yeah, you know how I said I'm 30? I'm 26 to that. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not cool. Not cool, right? And then we got a blank page. Whoops, that's probably okay, number 11, the trap date. We're gonna find out together. When I was in school, the guy told me that him and a bunch of people, some of them my friends, were going to the cinema after school and asked if I wanted to come. When I got there, it was just him. Okay, well, maybe, you know, not everybody has showed up yet. Yeah. I asked where the others were, and he said that they weren't coming anymore. I messaged my friends and asked where she was, and she told me that they had never made plans to go in the first place. I was tricked into a date. I never talked to him again. I mean, that's a little, like, never talk to him again. I think that's a little too harsh, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I get being pissed, you know what I mean? Like, hey, but maybe the dude was just nervous, you know what I mean? And just, I don't know. Number 12, the fake sugar daddy. This should be interesting, right, guys? Right. So it says, I met a guy on OkCupid. Oh, there you go. Again. Mistake. What do I say about OkCupid? We will go back. Woo, woo, woo. OkCupid in Naomi's book is okay stupid. Now let's go back. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, we're back. So this chick went on to OkCupid. Who wanted to be my sugar daddy? We met up for lunch and he only ordered several beers and talked incessantly about his podcast. When I carefully tried to bring the subject around the sugaring, he laughed in my face and told me there are more important things in life than money. Sure, and honesty is one of them. I mean, well, first off, I mean, he is right. You know, there are more important things than money. That is very true. She just sounds like just a money honey grubbing little, you know. We ain't gonna say what it is, but y'all know what I'm thinking. I mean, yeah, I joke about, you know, oh, I got a sugar daddy. I need to find a sugar daddy. I mean, but in all reality, like, I can't do that. If that's your thing, hey, good for you. I can't do it. I joke about it, but I honestly can't do it. Like, I mean, but I guess I can see, like, her point, or maybe, I mean, she really thought she was getting a sugar daddy, and she found out she'd been duped. But still, like, just go out and get a freaking job and earn your own damn money. Okay. Number 13. I got something in my eye. The train conductor. Oh my God. He told me he was a train conductor, then proceeded to discuss all the people he had run over and how he just got used to it after a while. Then he rolled right into the topic number 2, his irritable bowel syndrome. Needless to say, there was no second date. I don't think I would do that either. Like, like he just, like, that's freaking morbid. What the hell, dude? Like, that's just gross. Number 14, the sleepover at Grandmom's house. I mean, that's a first date, and you're sleeping over at Grandma's house. Like, I don't know about that. Let's find out. Right? So it says, this guy brought me to play pool with him and his friends, and then proceeded to spend the rest of his money there on booze. His car got declined, and we had no way home because his car had run out of gas. We walked to his friend's house where we aren't able to stay because he lived with his parents. This dude just sounds like a real winner. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all fall on our hard times and all that, but like when you go out on a date and then you spend all your money but you don't have gas in your car to get you home, like, responsibilities, people, responsibilities. Okay. Woosah. Woosah. Now we're back. Yeah, and then you're gonna walk to your friend's house that you can't stay at because he lives with his parents. But oh, okay. On the way there, he splashed me by jumping in a puddle. Like, I'd be like, this ain't playtime. We are not in Pee Wee Herman's house. Like, no. Like, you need to go take yourself somewhere. This was a very cold spring night with snow still on the ground. Oh, hells no. No. I would have turned around and marched. Like, I would have been calling, finding my own way home. Like, bye, sucker. Figure it out yourself. No. Me in the cold and snow, we don't do that. We are not friends. Not at all. So I'm with snow still on the ground. Finally, we make it to his grandmom's where we sleep in separate rooms. We got there at about 3 a.m. We only got to sleep until 8 a.m. before his grandmom kicked us out. Yeah, because his grandmom was probably like, I'm tired of your BS. You know, like, get the F out. You go, Granny. I hope that girl never talked to that dude again, because that just, I mean, hey, people fall down on their luck. I mean, but that's just like, that's horrible. That's horrible. It's a horrible first date. Number 15, and this is the last one. It's the date who really just wanted a ride home. Okay. A friend of a friend expressed interest in me after a night out. So we connected on Facebook. He invited me to a bar he's a regular at, and when I showed up, he came to talk to me for about 5 minutes. And then spent the rest of the night outside with his friends. I paid for my drinks and left, and he offered to walk me to my car. He was clearly intoxicated, and about halfway to the car, said he really just wanted a ride home. I gave him the ride and then never spoke to him again. Better than me. Better than me. Because first off, like, if I drove somewhere that, like, I'm not familiar with, or was like, what did she say? You know, like, a dude only comes to talk to me for, like, 5 minutes, and then, like, he's out hanging out with his friends and doesn't invite me to go hang out with his friends. Like, let me tell you, like, probably after that second drink, I wouldn't have even told him I was leaving. I would have paid for my drinks if I hadn't already, gotten my butt up, walked out of the bar, got into my car, and drove the hell away, and never answered the phone for that mofo ever the hell again, right? So she's better irritated and drinks, and he offered to walk me to my car. Yeah, because she's, no, don't ever let a man treat you like that. But you know what, guys? With that said, I'm gonna cut this whipping chat short. It's about 36 minutes, not as long as normal. It is what it is. I'm sorry. But with that said, I'm gonna hop on out of here. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!